Hey Tap 4, it's Miss Ann. I miss you guys a lot. Welcome to my pre-recorded tap class. I think it's a little easier than doing a live stream since trying to manage everyone's tap sounds like it would be kind of a challenge. So this class I'm going to go over, we're going to do warm-up, we're going to do our beginning exercises, we're going to do some technique, I'm going to review the recital dance, and then I'm going to attach the dance at the end. The music is on your parent portal, so mom, dad, whoever should be able to access it, or yourself. Our music isn't sped up on the portal, which is fine. You guys can practice it at the slow pace. It'll be a little awkward. I'll try to edit it myself so that you guys can have it at the little bit faster pace. But yeah, for now, just practice with the slower pace. The song is Crazy Train. It's by Postmodern Jukebox if you're looking for it on Spotify, or if you can't get it on the parent portal. So I'm gonna try to go without music today. It'll be probably a little bit different if we continue to do this. I'll try to add more music. But to start, I really want us to get back into making sure we're getting all those sounds, that you are looking for precision. And at this point, take it at your own pace. You can pause the video if you want to practice a specific step. If I don't give you enough time to practice, that's kind of the benefit of this, then you can make it your own. If you're looking for somewhere to tap in your house, best place would be you could use an old piece of plywood if there's a piece of plywood lying around. If you don't have that, if you have a large piece of cardboard, like an Amazon box came and it's large and you want to flatten it out, or other option is you can tap with socks over your shoes. I've not tried it, but it's an idea. Or you can use sneakers or bare feet. Truly, as long as you're practicing something and you know the formation of the feet, then you guys will be fine. Just don't tap on concrete with your shoes. You'll ruin your shoes. And then make sure you ask if you tap on the hardwood floors of your house. I don't want you to get in trouble. So those are just some recommendations. Oh, also, if you're really into it, they have some tap boards online, somewhere between $50 to $100 if you really want, if mom or dad, whoever wants to invest in a tap board, you're more than welcome to order one of those to do that as well. They're basically like created for the purpose of tapping, not in a studio. Okay, so let's warm up. We're gonna do that. Be facing you, and so if I'm on this side, you're on your right side. So mirror me. We're gonna go without music, focusing on counting. We're gonna do our quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes for the whole first part, and just follow along. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. sure you're not going straight on those paradiddles. You're coming back, but a little. So it's really in the knee and the hip. And then don't hold so much tension in your ankle. Just think about clicking back. So if you need to take some time on those, take some time. Okay? Also, if I make funny mistakes, it's fine. It's good. It's classic. All right, so from there, we're going to practice our shuffles. Obviously, it's always something we practice. Really work on making 2 clean sounds. This is your chance to practice at home to make sure you're getting all your sounds. No matter what level you're in, you need to focus on even the basics. So, we're going to do shuffle forward, side, back, cross. Make sure when you're coming around, you're trying to get those clear sounds. It's not a big shuffle, it's little when you come behind, so don't stress about the actual physical size of it, but you're focusing on getting those 2 sounds. Brush, brush. It's not very much. It's not going to do very much in terms of, how it looks. You're just coming behind. So let's try that. Front, side, back, cross. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Good. So, like I said, when you're looking at those crosses, if you need, I'll adjust it a little bit. If you need to take some time, you're going to bend the front knee a little so you can come behind. And they're kind of working together. Like I said, it's small. Brush, 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 brush. So don't overthink it. It's a shuffle, and it shouldn't be too stressful for you guys. Okay, let's do our cramp rolls. You can, if you so decide, put on your, you can always pause this and put on something that you like instead of what I'm going to pick. But now I'm going to put some music on. We're going to get these cramp rolls going. So we're going to do our huge exercise with cramp rolls where we have, we go in all directions. So you're really going to feel it on this one. If I fumble a little bit, it's because we're all out of practice. But for the most part, just try your best and try to push it as best as you can. All right, let's do, let's see if this is too slow. I think maybe let's do this one. Okay, so we're going to do Feel It Still, the original. Not too fast. 6, 7. Here we go. Right side. make sure, sorry if I'm out of breath, that you're even over yourself. So you're not leaning one side or the other side. So even when you're crossing, you're in the center, like a forced fourth position. Up, up, up. Then every time, so make sure you use your plie. So you're going down, up, up. Don't think jump, think press. So think press, not. So if you're one of these people, correct it. This is your chance. Because we might have old habits we picked up somewhere and just never got corrected. It's okay. It happens to me. So then when you're doing the reverse cramp rolls, up, up, down, down, we're going at a slower speed because we're going to work on building up those shins. So we are not locking our knees. That's not going to help you. So when you go to actually do it, you're going to bend your knees a little bit. You're not on the way back of your shoe. You're up. Kind of in the part right here. It's like where the writing is on your shoe or the first screw is. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down. So you're not locking. It's just a little bit. You're going to really have to feel it in your shins. If it hurts, burns, because you're working on it. Okay. Sorry. So, getting my password. Okay, so next thing we're going to do after we do the cramp rolls is we're going to go over, now we're kind of through the warm-up, we're going to go over paradiddles. So if there's anything, before I continue, if there's anything in the warm-up that a skill you want to practice, pause the video and take time to really focus on the sounds. So like the cramp rolls, get all 4 sounds. When you're coming here, all 4 sounds. Same with the shuffles. If you need to go back, 2 sounds. And 2 sounds, you're coming down to the knee. It's not a swing, it's coming down. So just make sure you're really paying attention. And if you have a chance to hone in on your upper body, make sure you're holding yourself nicely, because a lot of times when we start to actually do dances, we lose the upper body. So make sure you try to practice. I know not everyone has a mirror, that's okay. Just think about it. That's all that matters, is just try to do your best. So yeah, if you need to pause the video at any point to really practice those sounds, that's fine. Go for it. That's what's kind of great about this. So we're going to go over types of paradiddles. I'm going to do it both facing you and facing the mirror, so maybe you'll get a chance to kind of see what's going on. I'll try to stand over here so you can see. So again, if I'm facing you, we're using this side. This is my left, but it's your right, so you're just going to mirror me. So just to review, basic paradiddles. Paradiddles are 4 counts. I don't always exaggerate that, but they're 4 counts. It's heel, go, ball, heel. Heel, brush, ball, heel, or dig, brush, ball, heel. Whichever language you like to use, whichever helps you remember is perfect. So that's a single. Why you're only doing 1 action. Then a double, which means 2. You're drawing that up twice, but the ball heel stays the same. The quicker you can shift your weight between, as I'm sure you've already figured out when you do singles, you're already, when that ball heel comes down, shifting your weight into the other side. So make sure even when you're doing the doubles, you're ready to switch weight. That'll help you go faster. Triples, again, we did this in the beginning. If you need to slow these down because these are a challenge for you, that's okay. Take it slow. One of my favorite things to do is start at a pace that you can do it at and try to keep going slowly, faster and faster, and see how fast you can go. So if you're good here, sorry, let me try again. Here, and then you just keep going. Remember, as you go faster, the movements have to get smaller. Right? So you can't, they have to get a little more condensed when you're getting faster. Because if you do it full out, like full body, you're going to get stuck. It's too slow. So yeah, you can always try it, even with singles. It's a good practice. How fast can you go, making it accurate? If you're messing it up going fast, not cool. You got to make sure you slow it down. There's nothing wrong with that. So after we talk about singles, doubles, or this, then triples. 4-count paradiddles. 5-count paradiddles. They're in the dance. No, this is the 6-count. So 5-count is heel, brush, ball, up, heel, brush, heel, ball, heel. So you're adding in that heel on the other foot, kind of like a sandwich. It's 2, other side, 2. So 1, 2, heel, ball, heel. 1, 2, heel, ball, heel. When we're talking about 6 counts, we're adding a flap. So you're going heel, ball, heel, ball, flap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, you're not going to go that slow when you actually put together. It sounds like that flap isn't meant to go forward. You guys are at this point where you know you can flap in place. So we're going to go 1 and 1. You can go a little forward, but we're not trying to. We're not doing that. So make sure you keep it under yourself. Again, smaller, better. The last one we're going to talk about is 8-count paradiddle. So an 8-count paradiddle, you add a shuffle. So it has 8 sounds. So you're going heel, brush, heel, shuffle, heel, ball, heel, brush, heel, shuffle, heel, ball, heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. I'll do this one in facing the mirror so you can see it. Again, I'll do it on the right side now. So we're going to go 1. That's 8 counts. So just to review your paradiddles, okay? It's important to make sure that you remember the differences. A lot of times, it's that precision and the understanding those little fine details. Because when you get to tap 4, everything has nuances, has something that's different. It's not going to be so repetitive as you found in the lower levels. So it's important that you pay attention to those little changes. So let's do an activity. We're going to do 8 of each one. Actually, let's do 2 8-counts of each one so you get a lot of practice. Then you're welcome, like I said, to pause, practice something of these that you feel you might need to work on. Like I said, you can go at your own pace. So singles, 5, and then right into doubles, triples, and then we're going to do 5-count, 6-count, 8-count. And I'll shout it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again, and singles, and doubles, and doubles. Again, and double. Triple. Triple. Again. Five count. 6, 7, 8, again. 6-count. 5, 6, 7, 8, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-count, and 1. One more, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget to end it. So, make sure when you do this activity, if you decide to repeat it and rewind, I'm kind of going at a pace that I feel that most everyone can achieve, okay? If you decide to go faster, I challenge you to do this exercise with a tempo that you can do each part in at the same tempo. So if you're saying, I'm gonna go, because you're that fast at singles, you have to be that fast at everything. So if you're doing it that tempo, then your 8 counts are, right? But it's that fast. So keep it in mind. Try to pick a tempo. You can use a metronome. A metronome is something that helps you keep beats. You can download it on your app. There's some on the computer. You can pick a downbeat, and that'll help you stay on beat if you decide to use one of those. But yeah, so if you decide to go faster than what I did, make sure you can complete the whole exercise at that tempo. So don't slow down when you get to the harder parts. Try to be able to do the whole thing. So yeah, I challenge you to do that and really focus on the precision. What is, and the vocabulary. So what's the difference between singles, doubles, triples? 4 count is your standard single, and then 5, 6, 8 counts. So just use those words when you're thinking about it. If you're a person that needs to write stuff down, write it down. So yeah, that's the paradiddle exercise. So take a minute to practice that. Okay, so Tap 4, Part 2. We're going to be working on learning a new step. It doesn't have a name. It's just a step my friend came up with, and she used it a bunch of times when I used to dance with her. And it's a fun step to learn. It's a little challenging, but it's good for you guys to get something new and something that's a little bit good for a brain teaser. So I'm going to face to the front this time. I know if it's a little hard to see, I'm just trying to find the best way to do this, but I'm going to do it both ways. Facing the front first, and then I'll face you guys second. Take some time to practice it. If you need to zoom in on the video, whatever you need to do, I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. Okay, so you start with a ball stomp. So your left foot is going to come in, ball stomp. It's kind of like a ball change, except there's no weight in the front foot. Yeah, so ball stomp. Then you're going to go stomp out. So that slides out a little bit. It's a little hard to get it, maybe if you're on carpet or something, you know, practicing. Just don't stress about the sliding so much. So you're going left, right, right, left. Literally, this took me forever to learn for some reason because I couldn't understand the weight change. But take time with it. Ball stomp, stomp out. Then you're going brush ball behind. Then it's like almost like a paradiddle. It's like a half of one. So after you come brush ball, you're going heel, brush, and that's it. Because you're going to repeat it. So it goes ball 1, so ball 1, 2, 3, 4, ball 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, slow. You're going ball change, ball out. I did not say that right. Ball stomp, stomp out, brush ball, heel brush, ball stomp, stomp out, brush, stomp out. If I say the words a little off, you gotta make sure that you're just trying to pay attention to the beat. So I apologize if I miss a word here and there. So the step again is you don't forget that left. So take a minute to try it on the right, and then when you feel like you got it, try the other side. So don't just jump around. Make sure you actually spend a minute doing it. So we'll go left side. So right foot will come behind. Ball stomp, stomp out, brush ball, heel brush, ball stomp, stomp out, brush ball, heel brush. If you come down flat-footed on the accented parts. So I'll face you now. So we're going to do the something new. Like I said, take it at your own tempo. Make sure you try both sides and pause the video to practice because you would need a chance. And I'm just going to keep going. Okay. So like I said, that step doesn't have a name, but it is something useful for you to learn. Okay, let's backtrack now. So, last time I saw everybody was a while ago. I'm going to quick review the dance. Then I'm going to tack it on, like I said, at the end, the video. And do your best, especially if you weren't here and you missed something. Now is your chance to redeem yourself and remember what it is we did. I hope that you guys, I'm trying my best here with this screen. If there's something you forgot, hopefully you find your answers here. So, let's start. I'm going to face the mirror and then I'll do some facing you. So whatever helps you, you can decide what's best. So, we all start facing either front or back. You're on this half of the room. You start first. It's double, double, then ball, heel, heel. Right. Makes sense so far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Then we're doing a hop, 8 count turn. Hop, shuffle, ball, heel, toe, toe, toe. Heel, heel, because we're going to make that extra. So it goes right, left. I know we've had many debates on that, but it is right, left. Then we go front ball goes down, front ball goes down. So the first one faces the side. I have to be a little more specific about that. So when we're doing that turn, it's hop, shuffle, ball, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel. Make sure you plie. Right ball goes down, first ball goes down. All together. So, that's about the speed of the song. So just take a minute if you're on that side, practice. Other side, crew. We start with 2 6-count paradiddles. Yours is a little more syncopated. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 count, we just went over these. Now, we go in front. Open, step, step, step. So it's syncopated. And. So when you're doing that twist, all your weight's in your front heel. So you can lift it up and move it. Think about like walking like this. It's that same idea, but you're doing only one. So it's 6 count, 6 count, stop, hop, 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 hop. From there, tricky, go left, heel, 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 go left, heel, heel. Really try to get those triplets in. Then ball, wing motion, but we're not winging. Wing, out, out, motion. So you're looking forward to that nice ending. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 6, 7. Right. From there. So if you're that side, please take a minute. If you need to, break it down. Those triple flat heels, make sure you take that time. Now, everybody in a ripple. We go. Step, go, slide, go. We have our nice arms to go with it. Ba, 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 ba. Right? We're doing nice arms. We all look the same. So, go, slide, look, did it wrong. Step, go, slide, and go. And it's ripple down the line. So, 1, 2, and 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. By the time we get to Teresa on the end, we go. Heel, toe. You're facing your partner, but for now I'm going to face the front. Heel, toe. Ball, change, step, heel. Ball, heel, 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 toe. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we get to the little trickier part. It's fast, but you got it. 8, inside turn, parallel, down, completing. Everyone scoots to the side. Remember, it's not up and down, it's just scoot. Yeah, your toes, like, your feet don't leave the ground, really. Like, just kind of up. Not a full toe stand, but just like, whee, you slide on the balls of your feet. Like that. So, that second part, we're facing our partners. 7, 8. So I'm a little trickier facing you, but take a minute to practice. Make sure you do it with the music, even if it's slow. So I think the music will be kind of slow, so you'll feel like, right? It's okay. Take a minute with it, because even if it's slow, it'll help you get all these ones in, like boom and boom. So once from the top, again, I'll face the front, or face, I guess, away from you. 'Practice that, and then you should be all set. We'll do some more hopefully again soon. If you have any questions, just let Victoria know. We can try to get some questions answered for you, but otherwise just practice, have some fun, and if you get done with all this and want to do some more, you always know you can work on pullbacks and wings in the meantime. If you don't want to lose those strength, or if there's a step you just got, just don't forget to practice. Okay, I miss you guys, and hopefully I will see you again soon.